Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you the latest intrigue on Harry and Meghan and the royal family. So, Prince Charles and William are really clamping down hard on Harry and Meghan. If the Sussexes leak anything about the Platinum Jubilee, that's it, they will be out. However, they are planning an Oprah interview, a second one. And how can they possibly go on Oprah without talking about the Jubilee? Oprah will draw it out of them, I'm sure. Don't you think? Incredible news that Prince Charles is not being as soft as we thought. He is now insisting that Meghan should go. This is what I've been told. William, through concern and despair at what Meghan was doing to the whole family, first of all Harry changing so much, and then the pressure caused by Meghan on Catherine, was too much for him, so William started refusing to play ball. William and Catherine have already proved themselves as being the future of the monarchy. If the monarchy has a future, then it is them. So William got to the point that he knew that they were indispensable to the monarchy and that the palace would have no future without them. With all the work that they've been doing lately and their great relationship with the public, the palace knew that they could depend on William and Catherine to lead the royal family into a new era. Catherine has stepped up to the plate time and time again. She's hardworking and she will take on anything required of her, and she does it to perfection. So William allegedly has been calling the shots, and this recent Order of the Garter ceremony was an example of this. Apparently he had been doing a lot more of determining how things would be run, and his recent refusal to attend the Order of the Garter if Prince Andrew would be there resulted in compliance from the palace. I say the palace rather than the Queen because, as I've said before, she's not making these decisions. And I'm pleased to see now, but another YouTuber named River is also noticing that the Queen is different in the latest photograph. It really doesn't look like her. And I will go as far to say that it doesn't look like Prince Charles either in that photo. I will also go as far to say that Prince William has more influence than Prince Charles in palace circles, and there is a reason for this which will be made clear before too long. From what I've heard, this is it. The forthcoming second Oprah interview will be the nail in the coffin for Meghan. Oprah will draw out the information from her, and that will be it. It will be public enough that any fans protesting about the palace banning Meghan for good will be drowned out by the public's approval of this decision, as more and more people have seen the real Meghan. Things are hotting up and the royals are not afraid to speak their minds now, it seems. So not only has William put his foot down and laid down the law along with his father about what will happen, Mike Tyndall voiced his disgust for Harry and was overheard calling him a name which rhymes with plastered. A quick update, it wasn't the word that I and many others thought it was, beginning with B and ending with D. It was in fact a completely different insulting word. But I'll just type it here. This made the headlines, and it's great to see this, because it was looking very much as if they were oblivious to Harry and Meghan. Apparently, public opinion was so strong regarding Meghan and Harry that the palace had to do something. The royals had to start showing some sort of acknowledgement of what's been going on with the unbelievable behaviour of Harry and Meghan. I believe that we are close to a big shake-up, and it has been said that Prince Charles and William and advisors have decided that after the Queen's passing is announced, everything will change and they will come clean about the non-existence of the children. They have to do this, and I've been told that they, the palace advisors, are itching for Archie and Lily to be removed from the line of succession, and it will be done after the Queen's passing is announced. How they will admit that the Queen was duped by Harry and Meghan regarding the children, I'm not sure, but I've been told that the public would accept that more readily after the Queen's passing, because the focus at that time will be on her reign and her whole life and what she's achieved, etc. So to have been taken in by Meghan in her latter years would not be judged so harshly. Remember the tweet that William and Catherine put out at 1 a.m. acknowledging a surrogate? that will be their saving grace when all this truth comes out about the children. And also the fact that they never really committed themselves when asked. Do you remember when Catherine was asked how she felt about the birth of Lily? All these things, whenever the children were mentioned, at the start with Archie, they said the sort of platitudes that you would say, but there was never any actual admitting that there were children. They did evade a lot of the time, well, most of the time, they evaded the whole subject. And look what we have now. Meghan is on very thin ice, and yet she has put out photos of the Tyndall's children on her Meghan's mirror. I think that once you go into the area of someone's children, then hell hath no fury as a father whose children are being used in that way. And let's see if Mike and Zara take this further. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I thought she's actually used those pictures, as we said she would, but I thought, no, surely not. But she has. I also wonder, this is just another thing to throw out there, I wondered whether Meghan had bought those children the sweets that made them so hyper. You know, Auntie Meghan bringing a load of candy from the States. I'm just wondering if that's what happened. So it seems now as if it really is happening. Maybe not quite yet, but Prince William is not going to tolerate lies. He's an advocate for the truth, and it seems it's going to start being dripped out bit by bit on the insistence, or rather instructions, of Prince William. How very exciting, don't you think? I know that some of you were getting excited thinking this was going to happen before the Queen's passing, but it's good news, I think, because they're going to be dropping hints, I think, in the meantime. I think they have to prepare the public for what is to come. So let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.